Now I'd like to invite Lorelei Kovacek, the Director of Alberta Business Sales for Rogers Communication, to present the Top Performing Business Development Executive Award.
Thank you, Ruth. Good evening, everyone. My name is Lorelei Kovacek. I'm the Director of Alberta Business Sales for Rogers Communications. Let me first say just how very delighted we are to have Rogers present the award tonight for Top Performing Business Development Executive to Penn West Energy Chief Operating Officer Murray Nunn. Murray's professional bio describes a veteran geologist and oil and gas executive, but that's only half the story. It's his entrepreneurial success story that really fascinates me. Penn West is a conventional oil and gas producer, and as everyone here knows, these resources are becoming more difficult to develop. Finding more efficient ways to produce tight oil plays, as one example, is important to Penn West, to Alberta, and to Canada's energy industry at large. That's exactly why Murray is being honored this evening. New technologies and emerging opportunities that are cost-efficient and reduce the environmental impact of oil and gas production are fundamental to the continuing success of the energy business in Canada, and that means that they are important to us all. Murray is also renowned as a new business startup wizard, with several public and private oil and gas ventures to his credit during the past decade. It is clear that this string of entrepreneurial successes have afforded him the ability to recognize and react to new opportunities and trends. My own company, Rogers Communications, was founded by a legend among Canadian entrepreneurs, Ted Rogers. And we compete in a market space where the ability to nurture emerging technologies means the difference between success and failure. And so it is a privilege for us to recognize fellow entrepreneur Murray Nunn and to present him this award tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Murray on this tremendous achievement.
Thanks, Lorelei. Thanks for the introduction. That was wonderful. You're going to get the photo op? You got the wrong guy. That'd be first. Just a few quick remarks. I promise to be brief. First off, thank you to Alberta Oil and all the sponsors tonight and everyone here in attendance. Believe me, at my age, any recognition is appreciated. Voted in my high school class to be most likely incarcerated before age 25, which only goes to prove that if you get the hell out of Toronto and get to Alberta, you can make something of yourself. Now, on to the business at hand, the recognition of the business development at Penn West. The equivalent of giving me this it would be like going to the Indianapolis 500 and giving out an award to the guy who waves the flag. First off, I work with an oil patch legend. It's a little intimidating every day when you realize, Bill Andrew, our CEO, has been at the helm of Penn West since it was 500 barrels a day, and Bill's assembled everything. He's the guy who owns the racing track. So, really what I'm doing is just sort of assembling a few pieces that Bill has built over half a lifetime. Well, so it seems, right, Bill? On the other side of the coin, when the cars head out for the grid, we've got a whole bunch of Ferraris, and not in the garage, believe me, we're cheap. But we've got a whole bunch of people who drive really hard on all sorts of aspects of the business development. One of the key ones is with us tonight, Hillary Folks, who's our VP of Business Development, who has done just a remarkable job. So when that green flag comes down that I wave, they head off madly up the track. There's the occasional day when I have to get out and wave the yellow flag and sweep up a little wreckage. But pretty soon they're back to going as hard as they can. When we kind of get to the finish line stage and I've got the checkered flag out, you got to know how that goes. They just drive right on by and keep going. So really, the recognition for this in terms of business development and where Penn West has moved to really belongs to Bill, Hillary, and all the co-workers that we have there. So I'd really appreciate their recognition of where we've been able to move the company. That's really important. Last thought, we get to go all around the globe. We travel, we go talk to investors, working deals. It doesn't matter whether you're flying back from London, New York, Beijing. When you're in the air, and you've been in the air God knows how many hours, and then you see those little lights on the prairie sort of thing, and this tiny little beehive that we call Calgary, and we call Alberta, and we call the Western Canadian Oil Patch. Just remember what a privilege it is for all of us to be able to work in that atmosphere, to come down to these 10 square blocks and just have fun and love what you're doing every day. Thank you, everyone. Thanks. Thank you, Dave.